Alright, we're in for the first random battles game of the day. Fluttermane into Samurott is good. Well, I mean, Fluttermane is good, it's not good into Samurott, so we do have to switch. Amoonguss is good, and Amorous is okay, Volbeat's really good, Shiftry is good, and Barraskewda is good. So we have a good team, not great. Okay, Life Orb reveal, they could have Ice Beam. Should I pivot around Ice Beam, or should I just Giga Drain? I believe Life Orb... No, Life Orb can't have Ice Beam. Okay. Let's go for a Spore. Oh, they're going to let me Spore Gliscor. That's huge. Okay. How do we attack the Gliscor now? I kind of like Shift Reach so I can threaten Knockoff, and the reason Knockoff becomes threatening is if I can get rid of that Toxic Orb, then I'm looking good. Or I go to Barraskewda so I can Flip Turn. Let's go Barraskewda. Okay, now let's Flip Turn. I threaten an Oko with Waterfall. Perhaps Shiftry was better, but we enter the same situations. Leaf Blade just in case they want to try and stay in Mega Horn. I guess I could knock off, but maybe they stay in. Because it is somewhat appealing to predict knockoff there. Okay, 39 on the crit. Do I always go Flutter? I think I do. Yep, there we go. Now Specs Moonblast coming in. There we go. Okay, that's good. They go to Como. Almost assuredly to Terra Steel. Even if they don't Terra Steel predicting me to switch, I always go to Volbeat. Yeah. Prankster Encore. They can go to Gliscor, and I'm still fine with that. Let's go back to Barraskewda. Okay, they do wake up. They can protect stall me, so I probably Waterfall here. I always Flip Turn. Flip Turn's still fine. They're not the substitute variant, so that's good. And this is why Gliscor is so annoying. Let's go to Amoonguss now. Giga Drain is a KO, so I have to imagine they're switching out. Or protecting, rather, sorry. Yeah. Okay, now we get some momentum on our side. Flip Turn. Back to Shiftry. I could Leaf Blade. I could also... Well, now Low Kick does a lot of damage to Como. I think for now, I can get away with Leaf Blading. Yeah. Now they go to Como, and it's fine from there. Yeah, the Volbeat, their main counterplay was Como, and they didn't know I had Volbeat. That kind of messed up a lot of the plan. I think I just knock off to get rid of level 99, by the way. I just knock off to get rid of it. I get rid of damage. And then I don't care about Sticky Web on my team. Okay. And Volbeat keeps me in control of everything. Should I Tailwind? Nah, I'll just get damage. Yeah, get rid of the loaded dice. $52, not bad. They knock me out. They don't even knock me out. That's actually funny. I'm gonna low kick. If they switch, yeah, I'm fine with that because I'm okay with fainting. And I always Flip Turn. They've used up their Terra. Yeah, very, very straightforward game one here. It's good that this Pokemon doesn't have Substitute anymore. They go to Houndstone. I believe Fluttermane does. Are they bulletproof? They could be bulletproof, so Shadow Ball wouldn't be effective. I do have to be careful versus Houndstone. Mystical Fire hits Como and Houndstone. 46, leftovers, okay. I can Moonblast too. Yeah, either way was fine. They go to Como now. I don't keep Enamorus alive. Go to Volbeat. U-turn. Into Gliscor. Or into Fluttermane. And we're just going to rip big damage on Como. Or we'll just take it out. There we go. Get Thunder Wave. Does Encore work on Paralyzed? Yeah, it does. Yeah, this game's over. Barraskewda will always revenge kill. Just need to get the finishing touch. The Sticky Web did make it a little bit scarier than I thought, because my key Pokemon, Fluttermane and Barraskewda, did get outsped by Gliscor. But it ended up working out at the end. GG, let's keep going. Ludicolo into Brambleghast, interesting. We have Spidops, which is good. Quillfish is a good Pokemon. Orthworm is... Oh, Shedtail Orthworm is really good. Imagine we Shedtail into, Dragapult. That's really good. I'm gonna Ice Beam for now, I think? Or should I Intimidate Chip it first? I don't want to take too much damage on Ludicolo. I'm gonna get an Intimidate Chip first. Okay. Now let's go to Spidops here. Get a Sticky Web up. Okay. Now let's U-turn to Break Substitute. Got it? Okay. Now what? Arcanine. And imagine Arcanine with Sticky Web. There's no very few Pokemon that can take on Arcanine and Sticky Web, slowing them down. So this could be a very good matchup, potentially. Orthworm alone, because Shedtail is such a good move, Orthworm alone gives us very nice ideas. Yeah, we always Flare Blitz here. Oh, they have Armarouge? Okay. Well, they don't Oko me with any attack, so I'll trade here. Yeah, I'm okay with trading that. Okay. They go to Tyranitar. I have Close Combat. Do they Terra out of that? Maybe. How Close Combat's not common. I think I can go for it. They could try and Terra out of it, but then even if they try and Terra out of Close Combat, they still get outsped on the next turn too, so it's not helpful. And I have Intimidate Chip with Quillfish. Yeah. Yeah, Arcanine Sticky Web is a amazing matchup to have into anything, really. They go to Tatsugiri now. I outspeed Terra, Rock, Head Smash will one-hit KO Tatsugiri. It is the Rapid Spin Pokemon. I'm going to go for it. It is 80% accurate. If I miss, I miss. I'll use up my Terra to do it. Yeah, that's fine. Oh? Okay. The game has given me one more chance to go for it. I feel like they could have Rapid Spin there if they wanted to. Maybe they don't have it. Yeah, it could be that they don't have Rapid Spin. Okay, they go to Garganacl now. Oh, Shedtail Orthworm beats that, doesn't it? Even Ludicolo beats that. Head Smash is stronger than Close Combat, but it is inaccurate. I'm gonna go for it anyway. Okay, let's go to... Does Spidops faint? I want to be able to Circle Throw it. Spidops does not faint, so they're going to recover, and then I'll Circle Throw the Garganacl here, just to get rid of it. Yeah, we don't faint. I guess the good question is, do I knock off? Do I circle throw or do I knock off? Knock off and then set it up for Ludicolo and friends later. Not a bad idea. I think circle throw is better. Okay. Well, we feint to Stone Edge. We do feint to Stone Edge. We don't feint to Stalled Cure, so let's go. Let's just knock off. Okay. Ludicolo in. We're going to force it to Terrestrialize, or they go Bramblegast. And we'll pick up the Bramble here. Now that Garganacl is very scary. My guess is if they were Terra Fairy... No, if they're Terra Fairy, Quillfish can handle it. If they're Terra Dragon, I have Ice Beam. I have my own Dragapult too. Yeah, so I'm not too worried about Garganacl, but it can be a problem. Oh, they Terra Water here. Okay. So they're not going to Terra Garganacl. I'm going to dodge that. That would have done 50 to me. 55. It would have done 55. Now I Giga Drain to heal. Yeah, overall, I would say this was kind of an unfair matchup, almost. It was tough for them. Go to Quillfish, get an Intimidate. Get some chip damage. Let's go to... Orthworm? Or Ludicolo? How much does Ludicolo's Giga Drain do? Not enough. So let's Shed Tail. Yeah, Shed Tail's fine. Yeah, and because they can't Terra, Ludicolo will always be Garganacl. Definitely an amazing matchup. Because all their Pokemon weak to Sticky Web, all their Pokemon weak to... literally everything that I have. Just not a fair matchup. But we move on to 2281. Where does that put us? 2479 is number 1. 2280, we're top 33 right now. Let's keep going. Okay, so this is not good. Breloom into Yanmega. I'm not Focus Sash. I could Terra Rock immediately, but I'm not sure how meaningful that would be. Look, if I look at my matchup, Yanmega, it is faster than everything. It one-hit KOs a lot of my team. This is tough. Terra Rocking immediately is suspicious, but I want to get rid of an important Pokemon. Okay. Now, that using my Terra that early for only 1 KO, it is very suspicious, but I'm hoping that it's the right decision in the context of Yanmega being really, really good against my team. So I'm making the gamble that it was a good decision, even though I don't know anything about their team. Okay, so now they go to Tornadus. Grass Knot, maybe? I'm gonna go to Rotom now. But my team could not deal with Specs Bug Buzz, so I had to do that. They are Choice Specs Tornadus. Okay, I'm gonna Willow. If this is Dragon Dance Wishcash, this is a Great Willow. I'm doubtful. Oh, it is Dragon Dance. Okay. Do I Rock Tomb predicting Tornadus here? I have to imagine... No, I forgot I'm a Rock type, so they can Liquidation me. I did forget I'm a Rock type. So I do live Liquidation. But I go Rillaboom. What am I doing? Yeah, I always go Rillaboom. There we go. Let's go to... who do I want to go to? 237 outspeeds everything. I would want to go to Rotom, but Focus Blast... They could have it, right? So Bleakwind for sure, probably Heat Wave, they revealed Grass Knot, then Focus Blast or U-Turn in the back. I mean, if I go to Rotom, I'm just risking the Focus Blast, I'm risking the U-Turn. what I could do... Let's go to Rotom. Okay. So they either have Focus Blast or U-Turn. So is Toxicroak a good switch in then? Because they're never going to Bleak Wind into a Rotom. They're either going to Focus Blast or they're going to U-Turn. One of the two. To be honest, Focus Blast is not a one-hit KO, not a guaranteed one-hit KO on Rotom. So it's a 50% chance for Focus Blast to OHKO Rotom. When you add in the fact that I can dodge it, it turns into 35. 35% chance to get rid of Rotom. I'm gonna Thunderbolt. The Heat Wave, okay. That's definitely another option. So at least they committed their Terra early. So that's good for me that they committed their Terra early. Let us... Swords Dance. I think they're gonna sacrifice Wishcash here. I think. Because you're not really doing much with a burnt Wishcash. You don't want to risk a different Pokemon to Spore. Yeah. And now, because they're not a flying type, our Technician Mach Punch will OHKO Tornadus. Okay. 5 versus 4. I think we have... We're not looking bad. Tornadus will get hit by Mach Punch. They go to Grumpig. Okay. Now, Grumpig, if it has Earth Power, it will knock me out. Do I just stay in? I'm gonna stay in. Probably shouldn't have done that. But we go to Rillaboom now. And we have Knockoff. I'm down to get a Knockoff on Tornadus. Okay, 44. It's a Leftovers variant, okay. 4 on 3 now, and Bexcalibur can do well if I can get the Dragon Dance off. They go to Glalie. I go to Toxicroak on that. I haven't revealed Toxicroak yet, right? Yeah. I want to keep Rillaboom alive. Now I have what I think is a free close combat. I'm close combat Sucker. I have Sucker for... Yeah, grassy terrain helps me out with Earthquake. Okay? Now I do have Sucker if they go Tornadus here. Okay, I'll just take the Sucker damage. 30. They Heat Wave. This means Bexcalibur wins the game. Because the Heat Wave will increase my attack. Heat Wave will increase my attack. They go to Stonejourner. Okay. I might have to bail out. Yeah, I have to come back later. Okay. We knock off here. Okay, I think we've gotten the right... Do we double edge, actually? I think we double edge, not knock off. Doesn't really matter. But we don't want him to go to Tornadus. We want to double edge for the Tornadus, essentially. Yeah, this should be a winning sequence because we can always use Bexcalibur versus Tornadus to win, eventually, with the Scale Shot combo. And Rillaboom will always revenge kill Stonejourner even through Rock Polish because Grassy Glide is a priority move. They don't have Terra left. So this is definitely correct to double edge. Yeah, okay. Now they probably U-turn, yeah. And here it is, because we have Grassy Glide. No. Grassy Glide is not a one-hit KO. I have to Wood Hammer. I am faster, right? 182, 179, yeah. Yeah, okay. Come on. Yep, there we go. It worked out in the end. In hindsight, was Terra rocking Breloom the right play? Maybe, right? Let's just Woodhammer here. It's a maybe. Because realistically, double flying into my team... Because if that Yanmega was in fact Choice Specs Bug Buzz, I had no way to stop Bug Buzz. I literally did not have any way to do it. So with that context, I think it was fine. But it was risky to do. Alright, we get the lead matchup. Grimmsnarl into Crawdaunt. Not bad. Umbreon's good. Electrode's okay. The speed is definitely good. Komala's good, I would call it. Slowking Galar is... it's good. Zacian is really good. If I can get a Reflect Light Screen into Zacian, that's really good for me. Their Life Orb, okay. They go to Arbok now. I'm gonna Parting Shot for now. They could have Knockoff, which would be annoying. They could have Glare too, which is also annoying. They're Leftovers, okay. Leftovers doesn't reveal a lot to me, but it makes it more likely it's a setup variant with Earthquake and Gunk Shot and Trailblaze, I think. I'm gonna go to... They could Terra Ground, okay. Do I go to Zacian or do I go to Slowking here? If I'm gonna try and break through Coil, maybe Electrode even? For Thunderbolts? Because I do have protection from the Reflect. The Gunk Shot. Now I have a Volt. If they... Terra Ice is convenient here because it'll help stop Ground-type Pokemon if I want to use it. It's a committal decision, but if I want to use it, I do have the option. For now, I think a Volt is my best play. Reflect is going to carry me for a while now. 5 turns of it, that's really good. And I didn't have to... Zacian can struggle with Dedenne, so I have to be careful. Do I go Komala to rip a banned Body Slam right now, or do I go to Slowking for the type advantage? I think I'm going to go for Body Slam. It does one-hit KO Dedenne, so I'm going to use that to try and get some attacking pressure on, because Banded Body Slam is more high value in terms of damage output than Slowking Galar. So I want to try and maximize my damage output while I can, while I still have Reflect protecting me, while I still have momentum. The U-turn. Let's see if they have a Ghost type. Or a Steel type, for that matter. They go to Arbok, okay. 55, that's good. I'm going to do it again. They're probably going to go to Dedenne this time for a Cheek Pouch, because now I won't KO after Intimidate. Oh, they're going to Coil? Okay. I'm actually very eager to get rid of Arbok. I don't know if that necessarily was right, but I'm very eager to get rid of Arbok because it beats Zacian. So now they don't have a... They lost one way to beat Zacian, which is good for me. They go to Milotic, okay. I think Umbreon Toxic Stalls. Well, maybe not, but it's still a good outcome for me because they used up their Terra for that. And I'm pretty sure they have Flip Turn, okay. They go to Dedenne. I can always Toxic here. Because even if they U-turn to Milotic, no harm, no foul. I can keep wishing and recovering and I'm always fine. They can U-turn, I can still wish. Honestly, I could Protect here too, but I think Protect's not great. Let's wish, let's always Protect. Yeah, and you can't... Milotic doesn't threaten me. It is not Marvel Scale, good to know. If it was Marvel Scale, I had to be a little bit more worried, I guess, but because it's not, I'm fine here. 71 is a good enough HP for Umbreon. Let's go to Electrode. Only doing 31. Okay. Let's Taunt. And let's Volt out again. Slowking is fine here. I'm going to make a read. I'm going to Fire Blast into Milotic. Sludge Bomb is acceptable too. Okay. Well, at least now they don't know I went for Fire Blast, so I can do it again. So that's kind of convenient to have that paralysis there. Well, they still don't know. Knockoff coming in, I get rid of Electrode. I don't need it anymore. It's nice to have, but I don't need it. Komala. Throw off that Bandit U-turn. Conveniently also catches my Milotic if they try to switch that in. Okay. Do I go Grimmsnarl? I do. Okay. That's Parting Shot. And I think simply having Umbreon makes us so much better in the matchup. Because Milotic can't win 1v1. Because we can keep wishing and healing everyone on our team. It's one of the problems of having a passive Pokemon. You get into a lot of trouble because of it. They go to Arceus Fire, and I always go to Umbreon here. That KOs me, okay. 215. So I do outspeed it, which is good. We will have to get Reflect up. Oh, they have extreme speed. Okay. That's the problem. Have I underestimated Arceus Fire? I think I have. Let's go to Slowking now. We have to hit Sludge Bomb here. If we hit that, we're fine. Because then we can close combat with Zacian later. But we have to be able to hit... Okay. We get the poison too, which is more than convenient. Okay. Well, do I get rid of Komala? Komala is never going to break my Milotic, so I'm going to get rid of Komala here. Okay. Now we go to Zacian. And we always outspeed with Behemoth Blade. And if they want to extreme speed, they can do 25, and sure. But Behemoth Blade's good here. Okay. They're gonna go to Dedenne to Nuzzle. I don't want to get nuzzled right now. So I am going to switch out. Now I'm going to Fire Blast into my Milotic. I've been trying to do that for a while. But they don't know that I've been trying to do that. Oh, well now they do. They know how not effective it is. Slowking needs to do a better job. And now we lose. GG. We dropped to 2272. Honestly, I thought we had control of the game until they revealed Arceus Fire and Mew. And that we didn't handle too well. But thank you for watching and see you guys tomorrow.